Good morning and welcome to the Marine Mammal Stranding Center Facebook Live. My name is Michelle and I'm coming at you live from the rehabilitation facilities here at the Marine Mammal Stranding Center. And we're going to give you a quick patient update. Since our last patient live, we've had a couple seals that got released and some new ones that came in. So we're going to start here in the hut. So this seal right here, very vocal. You actually have a good opportunity to hear what gray seal vocalizations sound like. This is the gray seal that's stranded in Love Ladies with respiratory issues. Since then, he is fully recovered, and we are just waiting for the results of his follow-up blood work. He's scratching his back right now, so that we can determine if he's cleared to go into the pool, which will be the next step before release. And you can see he already has his flipper tag on as well. Again, giving himself a nice scratch on that mat. We're gonna hop over here to tub 6. And in tub 6, this is the male that's stranded in Ocean City. Back on March 24th, he had lots of wounds. He's also doing well, as you can see. He has gained some weight since the last time you guys checked on him. You can see both tub 5 and tub 6 look pretty round now. So they're, if you go back and compare the video from 2 weeks ago, you'll see they've definitely put on some weight. And we don't have anybody in tub 7 anymore because that animal was released. But in tub 8, if you recall, this is the gray seal that's stranded in Avalon. And as you can see, he had the laceration on his face, and that's looking much better as well. If you go back and compare videos, you hear he's growling a little bit as well, which is good to see, because we don't want them to become too used to people. So we're going to head on over now to the pool house. And as we go, you can listen to the gray seals sing again. So gray seals are very vocal. They make howling sounds, growling and retching sounds. And a little bit of trivia, if you guys are Jurassic Park fans, one of the dinosaur sounds, I forget which dinosaur it was in the original movie, was actually seal sounds in that movie. So you could look that up. It's a cool, fun seal fact I like to share with people. So now we're heading here into the pool house. So we're going to go here to pen 3. So this is the gray seal that's stranded in Seaside Park. This guy was pretty underweight. He had a really bad laceration on his hip and on his abdomen. And as you can see, that has healed up very nicely as well. We're going to head on over to the next pen. And here is a female gray seal that also stranded in Seaside Park. She's the one that had issues with her jaw, and she also was missing a few teeth. She's healing up very nicely as well. And you can kind of hear her snorting a little bit in the water. Okay. And last but not least, in pen 1, we have the male from Surf City. This guy also had wounds as well. This guy had some lacerations, and his wounds are healing up very nicely. You can see he's looking at us from underwater. He's popping his head back up. All right, so now we're going to head back over to the ICU building. So as we head over to the ICU building, we'll give you guys a little bit of an update. The seals are still in our area. It's been a pretty busy seal season. We anticipate the seals will still be in our area through May and possibly even early June. You know, we're seeing gray seals still, harbor seals, and even harp seals recently. So we're going to head into the ICU building now. And we're going to go to pen A. We don't need to open that one. Yeah. So pen A. So if we recall pen A, this is a female that's stranded in Seaside Park, Seaside Heights. and she stranded on St. Patrick's Day. And she also had a swollen jaw and some issues with missing teeth. She is also another seal who we're just waiting on the results of her released blood before we move her into the pool, which is going to be the next big step to prepare her for rehabilitation. Now the next pen, this is a new one since last time. This is a gray seal that's stranded in Spring Lake. This one came in yesterday, and right now this gray seal is here for observation, and we'll see if once our veterinarian does his examination today, if this animal needs to stay for long-term rehabilitation or can go back out. Pen C, looks like Pen C is swimming underwater right now, so we'll see if Pen C pops up or not. Pen C, this is a female gray seal from Sea Isle City. She also had some lacerations that are healing up very nicely. And last but not least, probably our most popular seal right now is Pen D. So this is the male gray seal that's stranded in Sandy Hook, and he had an entanglement on his neck. We're happy to report it's a little difficult to see him because of the reflection. He's actually hiding underneath right now. There we go, get a better view of him. He's actually doing really well. His laceration is slowly starting to improve and heal. He's definitely got a really good appetite. He's very rambunctious as well, and as you can see, he's very appropriately cautious of people. So he is one that we'll get some pictures of later on, so you guys could see an update on how that wound is doing. Oh, there he is. He's popping up a little bit there. But this is the guy that had polypropylene line around his neck when he stranded. Unfortunately, he sort of made us work for it. Our stranding technician had to basically do a 50-yard dash to get in between him and the water to capture him so we can bring him back to the center to have our veterinarian remove that line and treat the wound. So there he is. So we'll try to get some photos to put up on Facebook later on today so you could get a better look at how well his neck is healing up. But it was very lucky for him that he stranded somewhere where some very kind people saw him, contacted us, and waited there with our volunteer and just made sure nobody swooped him back in the water until we could capture him. So that is our current patient update for today. We want to thank you guys so much for following along with everybody's story here on Facebook. And we also have our current patients tab on our website as well, that you can go on there and see updates about all of our seals. So we want to thank you guys so much for joining us. We hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.